Akwaba.
Mr. Tomejo also.
The finani.
Anyhow.
Finani. We be dry as soon. 40 years I should
go. Oh, yeah. Also go fast, but what is a fact?
You betcha.
Now, what no more? Tapping Prince go one in
Struggle will be.
My concern is not about the second goal. His intelligence leading to the first goal in here. Of the ball movement. Creative space, man.
But the fact of the matter, he's refusing to grow. He's doing very well.
Let's see if he can win this cup. Let's see if
he do that.
Hubert Gyau voice now. Oh boy,
Hubert Gyau.
To maintain an
Oba for
answer.
Okay.
Special be no because Paul no dey unimojuma unsuru broni unimojuma unsuru broni because kasano opportunity kese mame nti me so me kwa ni kwansem de no ma di agrokula the way me si boy mu hum na say me kwa metimi anytime too
but I be ni say esi de so abra 4 years ko eduma de ma kuma sasa Kotoko
4 years no de me bompa say first season na I say me move from Kotoko ekobo befufro enye ho no na me kwa akotena na mu me say me move from Kotoko ekobo befufro emi na so be gina me modern moso nyina be gina modern moso
Kotoko club is some resource Kotoko able league nyane target ne say we place top 4 ni aim ni say ebobo season we no na otimi age league ne season na so betimi abo ma Kotoko etimi age league
nyina e de ho den kwa akota chi se ne be ya first season e betimi age league no ade bi e be league ni bia this season e be de age league no Sunday na me bo me last match against Mediama e wotakwa nti en be last of the day me bo e de eja be kum Chelsea fu nyina kwan fans ne de me do ma se pa me do ma se na mi som omo na support me obukura mputi yini skase menje fanko didi kwa fans ne de mintim enkoje ba bi nyi ombuni aye fans ne de support me pa me kase mani anje so na me bo afefe de a mo de ama me ni no mom de ama me de bebre kwa obia fa me se ne ba na me do ma se pa me do ma se
Misoto interview with the controversy be bra bakro tie be di ka hwe interview na there are other issues yet me are addressing here. First and first, born is a big business and we a player, we a big product. Now you krum hana say you started in your mabibri can your game no. Especially people around players. No matter team play and whole. Players me to here for papa. Because Abranti friend Hubert Gyau in Central for a report to say what free brekum after say Chelsea former will go ahead. I'm waba Kumasi Abishia and take a company for Monday with your manager or agent. I'm on your more heading como personal terms has been agreed. To ensure say salary of 5,000 Ghana cedis. I'm penny for the come and bear 20,000. And yet signing on fee, but salary advance.
4 months run you pay.
There be spread it. Tebe spread no more titani kakaka. And the uncle team say Kejana 4 months one je.
One is what pennies are.
Yes, send up baby kakra dia kobo one. Put on bat what you say.
And I won't pay you.
5,000 Ghana cedis. Baby, Mr. To baby. Salary advance no aje kakrasha.
They never breeze.
Baby pam so too. E bro so pa. Na Mr. Ahana 7-1. Officially meeting between Chelsea club to club agreement akoso. Now player to club agreement akoso. But and now say only right people around him. No? You are supposed to wait for the two clubs to announce the deal. And you won't interview.
I disagree with you here.
That is the principle.
Only people around him.
On
the two clubs should have told him this.
Moto.
Apart from people around him. Both Kotoko and Chelsea are also my branch who the repercussions of any interview.
I wonder what. But if you have a strong team around you, no matter your relationship with that media person, they will control the narrative around you, leading to over.
Agreed, good point.
It's Hubert Gyau. Emma won't go interview. Emma ain't to say no, my own Adam for being a casa.
Was a nadir so but me no have any power. I'm only adding something. A nadir. Move free table no one. There are certain things you do. No public discussion, no interview, especially when I didn't know. And you'll be not even your family. Na mama bono koko. And but I know onim. He doesn't have people around after no limelight.
Yeah.
I mean, you may not have people around him. But
to Oba Secretary, no, be the bio.
If you anybody go and tell some I can see.
Until I'm picking the right people, no.
But the club should have told you.
And no doubt, but the right people. What's the last season? Even a two. Media me to a bus here. Media me to way. And the players are Kotoko pay. Semenyo do one corner me an interview. Me per exclusive no. That is me as a media person. But who player no and you saw who's a Debbie opinion in Yabutre. And those a prince who soon ye be wa. Yeah, Jay Samba pa. But I'm one. Into a player. It's a say on the to players now more fun is a omo de any abegina park no so ya ball no ye wie ye ko. But behind the scenes near discussing the issue of PR. How and they bet me the about to just say Kotoko players me no. But Bakube ni PR ni ye to the extent say why she ebeka so ni mbochen any player biama the other player ni be piano tonchen. So the first mistake on the part of Hubert Gyau was having that interview. What's your interview, Numa? He acknowledged the help of Brekum Chelsea supporters, the Amano, by saying, say, a true baby crow, Niska Kromuma, Niska Kotebiane. But what confirm on the exit? Say, our born the last match at the Ama Brekum Chelsea. Namea Doma, a year, this particular Sunday. Recently, Trent Alexander Arnold, a free Liverpool. By video, yeah, no, they did Liverpool, I say, no, one bomb Madrid deal. Because Madrid deal, no, no, and Tikawe or your interview, and what that Brekum Chelsea for us, and what can or do match without mentioning Kotoko name Ukraina, and can understandable kakra because your last game now will show appreciation. But the moment you bring Kotoko to the conversation, you've gotten it all wrong. And the one I di or more players no more around them no yaw. Now let's go to the interview itself. And from the word go, this particular problem was avoidable. Now the interview itself. Mosto, my boy in the chiwo interview no so you chroma your issues with mentality. So we a strong mentality, I say a canisha. I don't tell us no kind. Mimi who boni wo. Me who boni a woman. Asem ne yetwe ha.
So I signed 3-year contract also over 1 year.
Yes, boni nim. Because me traka 4 years. Me traka se. Moto me traka 3 players ne say Kotoko is not the last end. Me traka de bia. I keep on saying it every day.
You encourage a player be Kotoko 1 year no.
So ban utie new statement na. Or say or be boni ye.
Na boni ya de deserve 2 years o do ye bon.
Me so to ye nyina gitum say and that part is there. But this is a player.
Now we don't want contract.
That part is also there. But now the issue is the mentality of the baby or Bani say. He's going to deliver in such a way that he's going to raise his performance to a level. He'll be attractive enough for the big guys to come in now. For Kotoko to keep it.
2 years, no man resume.
No to any people omo Kotoko no man no ma trase.
You see, the reason Casa there, Casa.
And so to Casa near can once a more. You better action so bet me about ye.
Casa hard, you know.
Aha. You better so bet me about ye. But no crane say your players ni be don be duru Kumasi on be duru Hasa. No more James on my main. No more they are done it rough. They are no longer serious again. I will have baby. Oduru higher man fans 1 2 3 when you can be them wie and one no not the air rough. Afe eni edin na baby owo no no dey ba e ma ya akono ma Kotoko be fans eni edin no ko gina baba sports stadium unhu 1% impo. Afe ye be pamo na na afei na kebima me ebem. So this is somebody describing the kind of mindset or deba. No to me to say with this mindset it's better you keep it to yourself. Yeah. But Otimu say everything about this interview shows somebody who is to some extent naive. Onya the right counseling on what to say and what not to say. But as some no kind, also one. Kotoko is a big opportunity. But almost a big opportunity, no, and the last stop to his career. Everything be a so yeah, to have a wonderful season at Kotoko in such a way that he can easily move to the next level.
By PR standards, he's done so well.
He's created a vibe around him.
Yes, got the media to discuss even before he arrives. No, it's a good one. I can't say he doesn't have people around him. No. If you have the people around him, the creative
more of a negative thing.
No.
Also, yes, news is news.
Now, we are I will start 12 minutes on him.
Also, news is news.
Sometimes negative news will also fly.
Also, for somebody who is coming to... Yes.
Another angle, you discuss him again tomorrow. So, on 7 I can't see the headlines.
This one creates some sort of expectation before you even land. There's the speech aspect and there's the action aspect. What banner obey no? Into banner went me and 1, 2, 3 went me and pe. Now one gas where the count of pressure man once and over. Until I make us say almost every
why you have got
it is a senke wo trim. Now ba what done it. But what can you say no? The moment okay, don't be poor about show. By a bunny who be bia, which can happen to every player. You would yafa ejadem. But also actions no, it comes with so many things. Enti kawe no kawinya abotre. Na kawo ba, what ba be deliver. Now after that, no actions na start spread oh. We am have obi aba be hwe him.
Da obi am.
Obi aba hwe jew on.
Go jew.
Aba be hwe.
No, 1 year jew. 1 year no.
But to just imagine, you got a bad first day.
But I also think that also clubs, no, so they have a lot to do.
Of course.
And no, Baba de me can just a kito be can or tia say. Be 4 days ago we catch them. So Arsenal done with to be Mendy. Bank of Fonda financial near maybe they want it to reflect in their
next year
July account. So they are finished, but they will announce it in July. Jubo say a year for no Real Sociedad for no. Obi ama player no. Obi ama the player himself or any interviews are. No drunk of what attention go baby. I'm now concentrating on the national team. To be the exactly say or interested.
Yeah.
You see, the boys have been told to say. We are a big club.
Yeah.
If you have my interview with Brekum, Obi Ante, but had the Okasa,
Nyakasa Fakotoko Hona,
and the Okono don't talk to any media man. Mekai in 2003, I was lucky to be in a meeting, be a large Jaula, Herbert Mensah, large Bruiser, when Herbert was taking over King Faisal. Nekobasa and after that, those are issues.
Yeah.
What Elijah Mekai said, no public statement on this. So they agreed, say, and some no matter with them why Herbert was leaving. Any DNT Elijah good, omuntimen to us no. Ya two be the assay. But nobody is allowed to grant any interview on why they are leaving. But see there,
statement about.
So as I say, into team now aban.
A team kasiye.
A team kasiye. Yenye interview member kasa kopim so bia bo kwasi adama ni wie
na ba na on Kotoko abekasa.
In that case Kotoko no be yes interview no
I'll make coach you.
Somebody who coach you to do it. But free abaya or corner jan sand on any ade o. And it just have na aba no nti ono so be say the media man you trust no.
Yes, which is clearly obi obey the power.
And he said I mean people should forgive him, allow him to be normal born no kon baby na. And here now, beyond Akubuna Bem.
Yeah, because and then news about yes, I say. Why am I? Because and Ram to and he also granted another interview again. He granted about 2 interviews. Na to or they two just say Austria nka obia or pacho. But he said no acho pan still na nko for twem. Ntiema says he said ne kofa Personally, I like his mentality. Just that.
So be Choma Kono.
Oh, I like that mentality. But it's about whether you can put it to work or not. I want to make sure free. I say the pressure be bros. Your players ni be bro ha. No Ukraine say almost start 1, 2, 3. No pass it back, pass me then far. No, your player be a big player about Kotoko. Na coach Ogum ne first pass anko, second pass anko. Then quickly, Ewana we coach Ogum freno. And on ne kasa bon na say coach Trobisa. And coach Ogum freno ne kasa ya say they be doing about even with that. Now the passes now is slow. This is a player. He had an exceptional preseason. What people so. Benasumwa.
Yeah.
Benasumwa first game was starting against Out of Lions.
Yeah.
He had an exceptional preseason. What people so. And now Ogum Jinidi. But was starting not Chiba Konas I used to. And around the 60-something minutes no Ogum uniform. Okay. But consistently no money kasa. Because this was a boy. Now all of a sudden his name was all over. Benasumwa. So he wanted to prove it. Tiahona may share free from Jawudi. Decent mentality. But if your words don't match with your actions,
he's coming to play under an experienced coach. I think Zito, these things, I trust him at least to handle it.
Yeah.
The time of the ball.
Maybe I be a match because the man started from the bench.
Akuta and the squad.
Mama Shasi free Kumasi Asante Kotoko na
Fabulous.
Nancy na Abrante friend say Hubert Gyau I will see a kind Edema Brekum Chelsea ever sign a contract with Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Na audio be any boys be kwa bonten say Abrante and say 4 years now be signed them up Kumasi Asante Kotoko no. Ono de oba no be just 1 year. Na we free Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Na sa boys ne ba bonten no section of Kumasi Asante Kotoko supporters no anyo mo de ama ba brantie no e de chopa aba minim say voice na ye ready a yitie kakra.
Okay.
Ni etimi aba be wura sa ensem nim about Hubert Gyau or pacho no say de okan no enkofo ansada antiasie yi. Ama ne de chopa na ba because Kotoko supporters no majority of them no
okay
section ebi mbu afuntu de entie Hubert Gyau chopa ne nsem no kan.
Oh, mega say enkomodi di na man kasa Kotoko ne de me ba no ma ba peso mo yeah amomotina aji surface near hiti I will do my best share almost bit na achieve baby enti ene se bia me kan se be when did ya 1 year old no me am ba be bo mama
enti Hubert asem no na utie ma o se ensem na course no se de enkofo e fa no na nye sa na tie kwaku de wom ne se ye nyina ye te ha se no obi a wo target bibi da nanim a o pese o achieve ana so o pese o koduru sam pempen so no Kotoko supporters nyina obi a wade bi e da nanim a o pese o timi achieve a o target. The same thing applies to Kumasi Asante Kotoko players no. Me pretty sure say Kotoko players ni nyina no obi a wo ne target a wa set ama ne ho say the next 2 to 3 years e was me do some pempen so say 81 enye se me be defend the boy no se boy ni ka say 4 years na ma sign dia ma Kotoko no me be bo 1 year na metima move akomani ma kwaku aka semboni ana
Debi na semwe ade no ma na ya asem
se nya se onka semboni
mo function na say communication
na nko yi because on say Hubert Gyau brekum Chelsea no ye mu bia ye ben no o ma ye te ase say on di 2 seasons kra wo brekum Chelsea obebo team kese ye sim brekum Chelsea ampampa so obebo wasama Kotoko so say brekum Chelsea that was the target ana all say 4 seasons na say 4 years na wa be sign dia ma Kotoko no Kotoko team na obebo no eso obebo ama Kotoko ajinkruwa obebo ama Kotoko akwa Africa by or set target bia ma no say be 1 year 2 years there obo Kotoko na o so sa kosoro ese mebi a wadru no which I believe enye asemboni na emum abonten na buy na ye problem kwakufa ne se wotu o sese no o target a wasesa dia ma wontimi metina fidikesi yeso nka maybe say wotim anaso omo ye close to you na be catch trouble. So Hubert problem o wenya ni nyina na ye say target na o ka say wasete dia ma ne ho say be 1 year 2 years obo Kotoko na wo so okọ nanim no fa ne say obi wo team bit say AS Roma na sa player no AS Roma no oye okay no ka say the next 2 to 3 years me person because see a kind of Barcelona na Real Madrid on ka boni because that team no was so it is a Hubert Gyau ni ka say wasete target ama no say Kotoko na waba no obeboa na Kotoko akọ nanim Kotoko be jinkru Kotoko be compete to Africa by the next 2 to 3 years and I say 1 to 2 years no I was say me coach team I was so say Kotoko I don't think asem way asem bone but the only problem me nyai ni say baby a fine any abonten na ekoye no that was wrong because who target yen kan wa abonten sa because Africa no abesan dey ma Kotoko enti say who adwin bi ana say who certain target bi eni say ba abonten ma nipa dodo na hu because problem oba be face ni yese kwaku un say ewiase e wo no bia ne ko ofa so edwen ane obia ne ko ofa so ti asem wo te sa asem we enya asem bia amfa ma big t enya asem bia amfa ma no bobi beti ebe ya asem kese enti se ni ti anye ye na obesi akan na obehye Kotoko jesi no na adaptation be ye problem ye de ni si match mu ye o match bu o wa ohun so no obi wo ho obeka se yanka na adwi nyina na ye se opeso obebo Kotoko no litu kwan enti the concentration ni Kotoko so create unnecessary pressure for the player so what's the management any omo ben Hubert Gyau no ene ne kasa kwan obefa so akasa ene nkofo no mbedi nkomo because per the minimum no na yo ne tago ya enu atago akwaba ana yes an nkomo no na e nkoma na ni se ba bonte
Kofi
yes na ye nkoma ni se ba bonte ana buy so I create sa pressure and the ato boy so by to me kwaku asem we no me hu ne se enya de boni bia na boy no ekokan eye communication na nko yenti Kotoko supporters ebi mu bu afu boy ni nyina no enye boy no adwen ne se ode Kotoko ebebo 1 year bi no atu kwan obebo ma Kotoko akoso se Kotoko ko nanim na boy ne tu ko nanim ana betimi ama ne target ni mpokura ko nanim so obehye Kotoko jesi no na ontimi mbo na Kotoko ontimi compete in Africa o ontimi compete o Ghana Premier League ebesi na ne target na timi ya achievable enti so betimi achieve sa ne target na eye how oba be boa Kotoko modern be kosoro answer enti kwaku we de mesere Kotoko supporters no eye communication na nkoyi and Hubert Gyau so ne manager any omo ben no so ni entu ne fo how we be communicate any nipa dodo no oni ombedi nkomo no and e very important because Kotoko na wa ba na eso Kotoko ne so say brekum Chelsea the pressure wo Kotoko no enye no bi na wo brekum Chelsea enti onye very careful nsem bi so a eto de bi obekama na ba abonten.
I agree. I think say onye careful kakra asam no wana waka no. Bigi
Kwaku, the ordinary Kumasi Asante Kotoko supporter. It is asem we are most of them both because they feel say omo build a team. No more the team na kwa bo Africa kwa bo mo modern. It is autistic player Asante Kotoko kwa fano. Episode bebo just a single season. No free Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Supporter krone be hano because that is the project no more building no. Ebia na intimi nkosa eye no kre. But they be make say to every issue at the second kwaku e wo two sides. Ote ye na obuofo no udi fata se obufu mi gitum sa. But the wom so ne se men so me te asem no. I looked at it from a different angle. A different angle in a sense. Abrantia na sign 4 years contract ya Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Se obon the first season we na se mponi money mo koso no be free Kumasi Asante Kotoko. The chene sa Asante Kotoko moka. Possibly. Kumasi Asante Kotoko beton enya mfaso bebre e de free Abrantia no so. E the player na sem na o kan ye no. Ote na obufu a, you also have to look at it from different angles. Hubert Gyau football age and I say the age ASN. Relatively, or they compare Kumasi Asante Kotoko midfielders or CCR, or they compare Asante Kotoko players or CCR. Akwadani age or form, men disrespect Kotoko player beyond discredit you, but the woman say Kumasi Asante Kotoko because they want to build a team for Africa. a lot of players almost any experienced players, and a lot of these experienced players almost age no any mukaka. It is all beton. And you the foreign market, the European market, I am difficult. But so you to say Hubert Gyau, oh yeah, young player. No, but Kumasi Asante Kotoko, na the money more kon kaya. Ebia possibly Asante Kotoko betimi anya move e ma player no to an European club as he can be kosoro. And then have baby Bernard Somuanenam. It is because he's a young player. There are other players omo Asante Kotoko omo money was so change Bernard Somuadi bebre. But Bernard Somuadi, because he's a young player, and the money more was Runtino. Now over Spain, mainstream Europe, among the top 5 leagues, and Aquadani Siakai, almost extending the loan deal. Oh, a yes, Otavigo Diamano, and Yama Konkaya, Kotoko Beton and Yam Fatobe Brady Friniso. We've seen players from Abakumasa Sante Kotoko Bababo. Ah, Nyama Ayade, Aqua Diamo Kotoko and Yam Faso Friso. It is what is asking we are. You should be happy, sir. When you're a player, only you're motivated. Akwadana seven kwaku the woman nyina say akwadana ye na adwene say or you motivated to the extent say oba be kunu hu okumasi Asante Kotoko no de nya bigger deal and me no mienu nim sa akwada bia wasi so Ghana hanom obobo bia ne aspirations and so obenya an European move. It is a player ba no so no ne de ba na oba no ne mpai bo ne say the first season and yema be konkan ma no no free kumasi Asante Kotoko akwadana ye motivated or you ambitious. And all the back Kumasi Asante Kotoko team nimu and the player was signed 4 years there. On me bo 1 year. Now more the money konka na own ko free. Possibly maybe an Asante Kotoko in the past $1 million ni $800,000 ayetete ye no. Maybe an Kotoko be nya bimpo de free akwada no. 2 year Kotoko supporter e ma obumfu ka wakoma to yem. Akwada ne de ni bre na e ba be bo Kumasi Asante Kotoko na mawo. Se de be ye obenya bigger move e free Kotoko na okwa Kotoko adi ne so mfaso.
Kwame yes, I share Kotoko issue bako answer. You had to folk. Say plus no one. You register Kotoko pay way no. And want something saying medicals arrangement. Boys never bad that bay. Mommy who a question or
Yeah, kwaku de eteni say Kumasi Asante Kotoko medical team no arrange medicals said there are 3 players nyame adoma next week and 3 players no ye Hussein Zakaria, Hubert Gyau and Joseph Eso. So 3 players we na Kotoko company for the medical team of Kumasi Asante Kotoko arrange medicals no e dia momo on say eba negotiations near year management near ye so oma communicate to the medical team they say for me now nkosi next week ne die say Hubert Gyau di waba be sign ne die omo twen eso ne Zakaria die na ni nyina no so etimi independence in krata so no so omo timi wi a medical team ne die omo so ma ye ready a omo die omo booki next week nyame ya aduma e die ma 3 players ne say omo betima ba be ye omo medicals no on say enura na ubusa oni bigi nyana mo busa me question bi say ade na Kotoko sign player bra omonye medicals no yes based on me information from the medical team in Kumasi Asante Kotoko ankasa no players na no omo be sign contract ni nyina no say
meet you Kwame
what sign there by say in case say medicals no ko na affiliate me terminate
Samum.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oma sign by subject to medicals.
Oma agree because on say normally sell pass to BBA area.
Answer now sign.
Is it that they've agreed? But gentleman's agreement.
Omo agree say subject to medicals.
That's
subject to medicals.
That's right. Biggie. Kakrani ko hard to focus.
When it comes to contractual issues, there are always a lot of clauses. And the parties na mudi nkoma na obi ahwede beboa na munyina mudi ahyehyem ene ade enra na yedi san nkoma we ne mekan say Asante Kotoko has a case study. Abdel Fattah Safiu a typical example. Wa wie bibia wie no na Kumasi Asante Kotoko akwa say there's a recurring injury I sha brand and hunti man to us wa enye yi wo bobo ko nim akofa problems bebre e de bae. Until fast forward we are in another season. Now Asante Kotoko yes signings na say unye due diligence akwa ku na toje wa but per de kwa me de mayen no actually said there's an agreement in principle between the two parties. Name of agreement na ye mienu ye nya no yaka de akwa ko si say we medicals we now we fully fit we continue from there. We medicals na say anko ya we show you the exit door. And it's the parties ni mienu agia tum ne nkwande. That is why I was talking about clauses. Say mu mienu manya agia tum dia. So be it. And Kumasi Asante Kotoko support biano ebe okay because supporters need to mean say sadie we be saying si na club ne be saying aboka to say the fatal issue. There are times that you should see what club ni mu players be decide say nya hwe yem fanche Asante Kotoko nti supporter to me decide say nya hwe metua sika no Kotoko nti but it needs based on these instances say player the beche supporter betua affect management nti no de bia na mistakes say koso debi nti se mumienu mu di ahim na mate ase say deal ne dey agree in principle but is subject to medical I believe it is a step in the right direction
and idea ba kwa ma Kotoko for year ni sane say on say transfers ni ma yeshi ana you say no dey Kotoko for person me ni so person mu wi o mu deals ni na ntem because se wanye ni ntem a afina apart from oma no be compete e wo transfer market no e wo ukrom na nkasa no afina African countries no omo clubs no other African countries clubs no esuso baba be wura Ghana market ni afia ye real league no enti so utranye ya agents for no play bu wane na kasa awie na utranye ya agent betima baba be wura na adwim say jai Kotoko ne ko disika wa ha so Kotoko for episode mu wi o mu deals in term na pressure and bomb so typical example we to house of class season players be bro house of no mu di nkomo Olympics for MFO day Razak Kasim Razak na house ni na di nkomo ye bibi onim se okwa sign house for twen no eche no mu delay kakra bi na afide we free kronim a enti Kotoko person mu wi o mu deals in term no many players na agree no assign bibi by e be subject to medical so I believe
so more or less like a pre-contract agreement.
Yes, ne kwan so ano next week, 3 players in the medical team